Hello Fanaland student of class 8th. In this video, we will start our chapter 10 of geography and the chapter name is Asia, Climate and Natural Vegetation. In previous videos, we were discussing about Europe, its climate, natural resources and location and sizes we have discussed in the previous videos. But now we will move on to this chapter 10, Asia, Climate and Natural Vegetation. And you know all very well that Asia is the largest continent and it is our home continent too. That is, we are living in Asia. So first we start the climate of Asia. So the climate of Asia is greatly influenced by a number of factors. These are the factors like latitudinal extent of the continent, distance from the sea, physical feature, winds and ocean currents. Now let's take it first, latitudinal extent. So Asia has a vast latitudinal extent which encompasses the three heat zones. So because of this vast latitudinal extent, you will find a great variation in the temperature of Asia. Next is your distance from the sea. Due to its vast size, the interior of Asia do not experiences moderate influence of the sea. Thus, the central part experiences extreme of temperature. Next is your physical features. The mountain ranges Asia run in west to east direction. So they form a barrier for the moisture-bearing winds which come from the south. And these mountains also prevent the cold polar winds coming from the north from reaching the southern part. So in this way, physical feature, distance from the sea and latitudinal extent defines the climate of Asia. Next is your winds. Monsoon winds play an important role in the distribution of rainfall. During the summer season, the monsoon winds blow onshore, so they give heavy rainfall. And during the winter season, the wind blow offshore and thus give little or no rainfall. So in summer season, you will get the most of the rainfall and not in the winter rainfall. Winter season. Next is your ocean currents. So the warm Kuroshio currents and the cold Waishio current influence the temperature of the coastal areas around the Japan. So ocean current basically influence the region around the Japan. So these are the 5 important factors that influence the climate of Asia. Now let's move on to the seasons of Asia. So first is your winter season. During October to mid-March, the sun shines over the southern hemisphere and Central Asia, which is at the great distance from the sea, becomes extremely cold and the temperature drops below freezing point. This is all about the winter season. And this leads to the development of high pressure area there. So cold and dry winds blow outward from the region and this results a major part of the Asia doesn't get rain during this winter season. So this is your winter season, and your winds blow moisture and causes rain mostly along the coastal areas of Japan, Southeast Asia, southeastern coast of India. So these are in the winter season you will find this kind of variation in temperature in this particular area. So this is all about the winter season that we experiences where and there is a little bit slightly contrast in the winter season in these areas like Sri Lanka and these are southeastern coast of India. And similarly, the area in the western part of the Asia too receives some rainfall during the winter season, and this is mostly in the Mediterranean Sea. So a region around the Mediterranean, in the winter you will find some rainfall, and in the southeastern Asian part as well you will find some rainfall. But most of the area you will find in the winter season of the Asia is cold. So this is all about winter season. In next video we will discuss the next topic. Thank you student. Thank you very much.